Another guy out in Berea is third-round pick Anthony Schwartz. Brings speed to the wide receiver position, something the Browns were looking for. He has also been working out with Jarvis Landry and was actually doing it before he was drafted by the Browns. He is definitely getting a graduate-level course in wide receiver in the NFL from Jarvis Landry.
Just training with a guy like Jarvis is very good for my sense and just for everything really, because he's a great guy. He's good to be around. He kind of was one of the instrumental players in changing everything, and is one of the leaders on the team, and just kind of being able to pick his brain and kind of take some tips from him on what to expect, what they're expecting out of me, and what I can do to improve myself and improve just making that jump to the next level has been very good. And just seeing how hard he works out and trying to match him, trying to surpass him in terms of like working out, just showing him that like I'm here to work with you.
What's he told you about just playing in the NFL and how to be a successful player?
The main thing that he told me is just you got to take care of your body. Like he said, if he can go back, that's the one thing that he would do, just invest more in his body, taking care of it, because that can take you a long way. And then he said that, and then of course learning to play, staying in your playbook. So when you get called upon, when it's your time to go, you're not looking around looking lost. You're ready to go. And he's gonna tell you like what you need to know, and he's gonna make it easy to understand. Like he'll bring up examples and everything, just make it easy to understand. And then he always says at the end of the day, you're playing the same game you played your whole life. You just gotta do this much more.
Let's bring it back in. Tim Bielik, reporter for cleveland.com, as well as the Plain Dealer. And Tim, if you're going to pick a wide receiver's brain to learn stuff about route running and how to be a pro, good place to start is Jarvis Landry.
Exactly, and we saw what it did last year for Donovan Peoples-Jones. Pretty much the exact same situation to a T. Peoples-Jones working out with Landry. Donovan Peoples-Jones gets drafted to the Browns and obviously has very promising moments in 2020. I look at obviously working out with Jarvis Landry. He doesn't have the speed of Anthony Schwartz. He doesn't have the athletic tools of Donovan Peoples-Jones, but what he has is just the ability to get open. There's nuance to the game, the great hands that he has. Those are things you need as a receiver. It's not just about who can run the fastest or who's stronger than another guy. You have to have subtlety. You have to be able to be a technician. And that's where Jarvis Landry has really excelled. And the quote Schwartz said about taking care of the body from Jarvis Landry, I thought was interesting because, as we know, Jarvis Landry's only missed one game in his NFL career. So that tells you a lot about, the importance of being out there, being available, because, that's the number one thing you need from a football player is availability. Can you be there? So I thought that was an interesting thing that Schwartz took away. And if he can learn to protect his body out there, I think he's got a chance to do something pretty special in the NFL.
Yeah, and if he can pick Jarvis Landry's mind about running routes, that's going to be a huge upside.